There are some meetings in history that feel less like coincidence and more like destiny. This is one of them. Two men from completely different worlds, one redefining human movement through martial arts, the other dominating basketball courts with unmatched presence. But what brought Bruce Lee and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar together was never just fame. It was something deeper, something most people don't immediately see. Before the world saw him as a global icon, Bruce Lee was obsessed with a simple but powerful question. What is the most efficient way to move? Not fight, not win, just move. To him, fighting was only the result. He studied everything: boxing, fencing, philosophy, even dance, because rhythm, timing, and flow mattered more than brute strength. At the same time, in a completely different world, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar was rising as a basketball phenomenon. Standing over 7 feet tall, he didn't just play the game, he changed it. His skyhook shot became one of the most unstoppable moves in sports history. But Kareem wasn't just physically gifted. He was thoughtful, curious, always searching for something beyond the surface. And that search would eventually lead him to Bruce Lee. Their first meeting wasn't dramatic, no cameras, no big announcement, just a quiet introduction in Los Angeles. Kareem had heard about Bruce, not only as a martial artist, but as a teacher. And when they met, something clicked almost instantly. Not because they were similar, but because they were completely different. Bruce was fast, explosive, and compact. Kareem was tall, calm, and strategic. Two extremes that, instead of clashing, somehow completed each other. Bruce didn't look at Kareem and see limitations. He saw possibilities, a different way of moving, a different type of power. And Kareem didn't just see Bruce as a fighter. He saw a thinker, someone who understood the deeper meaning behind movement and discipline. Their training sessions were unlike anything people would expect. There was no ego, no shouting, no competition, just exploration. Bruce would ask questions like, how do you strike from that height? Or how do you defend with such a high center of gravity? And Kareem would answer not with words, but with movement. Bruce believed in a core principle: absorb what is useful, reject what is useless, and add what is uniquely your own. Kareem embraced this idea. He didn't try to become Bruce Lee. Instead, he became a more complete version of himself. Imagine a quiet training room with wooden floors, no cameras, no audience. Bruce moving like water, fast, unpredictable, constantly adapting. Kareem standing like a mountain, subtle, controlled, powerful. And somehow their movements begin to align. Not identical, but connected. Learning from each other, respecting each other. Their relationship went far beyond physical training. They spoke about life, identity, and what it means to stand out in a world that often pressures people to fit in. Bruce faced challenges as a Chinese man in Hollywood, constantly having to prove himself. Kareem, as an African-American athlete, dealt with his own pressures and expectations. Different struggles, but a shared understanding. They didn't need to explain everything to each other. That kind of connection is rare. Then came the moment that would make their relationship unforgettable: the film Game of Death. Bruce had a vision of a tower where each level represented a different challenge and philosophy. And at the top stood Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, not just as an opponent, but as a symbol. The scene is simple yet powerful. Bruce enters. Kareem stands silently. No words, just tension. At first, Bruce struggles. His speed doesn't seem enough. His reach is limited. For a moment, he's outmatched. But then, something changes. He observes. He adapts. He shifts his rhythm. Because Bruce always believed in one thing: be like water. And water always finds a way. This fight is not just choreography. It is philosophy in motion. Kareem represents structure, reach, and power. Bruce represents adaptability, awareness, and flow. Every movement tells a story. Bruce tries one approach, fails, adjusts, and tries again. And slowly, the impossible becomes possible. Bruce doesn't win because he is stronger. He wins because he evolves. And Kareem doesn't lose. He completes the lesson. When Bruce Lee passed away, the world lost a legend. But Kareem lost something more personal: a friend, a mentor, a voice that challenged him to think differently, move differently, and live differently. Kareem would later speak about Bruce with deep respect, not just as a martial artist, but as a human being who had a lasting impact on his life.